reception, guys. How are you? Oh, I hope you had an amazing May half term, and I know lots of you went round the village and you had a look for flamingos because there was a flamingo word hunt, and some of you even emailed the teacher pictures of you doing the flamingo hunt as well, which was just so lovely. Now today I'm here not just for a chat, but I'm here to teach you another brand new phonics sound. It's not a phase 2 sound, it's not a phase 3 sound, it's a phase 5 sound, and phase 5 is what they learn in year 1, and you guys are reception, so you are learning year 1 sounds, which is just amazing. So give yourself a pat on the back. Now this week, or last week, you learnt some phase 5 sounds, and I did a little video on them. You learnt 2 brand new sounds, so let's recap them before we learn the new sound today. So last week you learnt E and OR, and they're the same as the E sound you learnt in phase 3, same sound as E and OR, but they are spelt completely differently, and that's what phase 5 is all about. It's all about learning the alternative spellings for the same sound. So here we have E, E, OR. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly rub out the phase 3 sounds and see if you can just now by yourself recap those sounds. That's correct. So you've got E and OR. Superb. And the caption action for E from phase 5 is E, eat your peas. I hope you have been eating your peas. And this one is OR, saw you yawn. Cheeky monkeys, you're not allowed to yawn in my phonics lessons. Now, today, are you ready to see your new sound? This is the sound you are learning today. It's an I and an and the letter names are I and R, and when we zip them together it makes the sound. Can you say with me? Brilliant. You just open your mouth a little bit and you go Now, I know what you're thinking. You're sitting there and you're thinking, but Miss Day, we have already learnt the sound. Are you thinking of this churn the curd? You're thinking of that and you're also probably thinking, but I know another sound, Miss Day. It looks like this. And this is what's for dinner? Now remember, phase 5 sounds are all about the same sound but alternative spelling. So you guys know 1, 2, 3 different ways to spell Absolutely fantastic. Now, I want you, if you're in school, to turn to the person next to you and say and if you're at home, if you've got a cuddly teddy near you, or a wall, or a door, I want you to say the sound you are learning today, which is, quickly tell the wall or your partner the sound you're learning today. Brilliant, fantastic, and your focus is back on me, really good, you're tracking the speaker, well done. So now, I think I'll teach you the caption action. Are you laughing at me? Are you? Are you giggling? Do I look a little bit different? Well, I look different because I'm pretending to be a character from a story that we know really well. It's a girl who has curly golden hair and she goes into a bear's house. Which character am I pretending to be today? That's right, Goldilocks. Here are my golden beautiful hair. And the caption action is linked to a story about Goldilocks today. But it's not called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's called Goldilocks and Just the One Bear. And the caption action links with the sound and the story. And it goes like this. Girl with the curl. Can you copy me? What I do is I pretend I've got beautiful long golden hair and I twizzle it round my finger and I say, girl with the curl. Your turn. Fantastic. Now let's read the story, Goldilocks and Just the One Bear. So this is a slightly different story because it's all about a bear that gets lost and goes into someone else's house. Goldilocks and Just the One Bear. Once upon a time there was this bear. One minute he was lollocking about in the woods, all happy-go-lucky. The next minute he hadn't a crumb of a clue where he was. He was one completely lost bear. The bear didn't very much like this place. Too many bright lights and not enough twigs. Too much loud honking and beeping and not nearly enough owl hooting. The bear was also a tiny bit scared and his furry legs had gone slightly wobbly. Maybe the thing to do, said the bear looking round, is to nip up to Snooty Towers here and get away from this terrible racket. That does look very busy. But the spinny Snooty Towers door made the bear feel very dizzy, and being dizzy with wobbly legs was bad news. What the bear needed was a little sit down. A little sit down would definitely make him feel tickety-boo. The bear peeked through the door and thought, how very pleasant it was. Not nasty and noisy like down there, thought the bear. Just a little place for a sit down. With all that whooshy travelling was certainly hungry business too, so before his little sit down, a spot of porridge seemed a very good idea. This porridge is too soggy, said the bear. This porridge is too crunchy, said the bear. This porridge is a bit on the dry side, but it's better than nothing. This chair is too ouchy. That's not a chair, that's a cactus. This chair is too noisy, said the bear. This chair is just right, said the bear. A little sit down was all very well. But what the bear needed to feel really tickety-boo was a good old-fashioned lie down in a comfy bed. This bed is too frothy, said the bear. This bed is too pink, said the bear. This bed is just right, yawned the bear. And he nodded off. The bear dreamt of crunching through leaves. The bear dreamt of pottering about in his slippers. The bear dreamt of a voice shouting very loudly, "Someone has been eating from my fishbowl," said the Duddy person. "Somebody has been eating my dear pumpkin's kitty nibbles," said the Mummy person. "And somebody has been eating my toast," said the little person. "And they've eaten it all up." Unfortunately, the bear wasn't dreaming at all. He was wide awake and back in real life again. Uh-oh. "Somebody has squished my cactus," said the Duddy person. "Somebody has upset my dear little pumpkin," said the Mummy person. "And somebody popped into my beanbag," said the little person. "Someone has been sleeping in my bath," said the Duddy person. "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed," said the Mummy person. "Shh, whispered the little person. "I think somebody is sleeping in my bed right now." The bear peeked from under the duvet. Oh, back at it. There he is. To see a daddy person, a mummy person, and a little person standing right there. The bear thought that the mummy person looked ever so slightly familiar, and the mummy person thought that scoffing other people's breakfasts, breaking other people's stuff, and snoozing in other people's bed seemed ever so slightly familiar too. Then the penny dropped. Who do you think that could be? She's got golden hair, but she's all grown up. Let's find out. "Little bear," said the mummy person. "Goldilocks," said the bear. "Porridge," said Goldilocks. The bear nodded, so Goldilocks cooked up a big bowl and plonked it in front of him. It was not too hot, it was not too cold, it was just right. It made the bear almost forget about once upon a time when Goldilocks behaved so badly. This little pair would never dream of doing anything like that. And although it had been good to see Goldilocks living happily ever after with those charming people, the bear decided it was time to go back home to the woods. There he is with his map ready to go. So the bear went for a little sit down and started eating and sleeping in what turned out to be Goldilocks' house. And Goldilocks had just grown up, but they did. So here I have written the caption action down. So we've got girl with the curl. And if you can notice that girl and curl both have the same middle sound, but they are just spelt differently. So we've got this in the middle of girl, and we have this in the middle of curl. Girl with the curl. Okay, so let's have a go at reading this back together. First. Okay, so let's read this back together. Sir. Sir. Okay, let's read this together. Bird. 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 Well done. Today, for your home learning challenge, and if you're in school watching this, you will do the challenge as well. You will need an adult to be working alongside you. Okay? Now, if you're at school, your teacher will have this piece of paper to give you. If you are at home, I have uploaded this on the weekly overview, so if you have a printer, your adult at home can print it out and do this activity with you. If you don't have a printer, I'm going to take a photo of this so an adult at home can copy it onto a piece of paper and you complete the activity. Once you've completed the activity and you're at home, send it to me, take a photo of it, send it to my email, and I will mark it and get back to you. I hope you've enjoyed learning about another sound. So let's just recap before we go. The sound we've learnt today is fantastic. The caption action is girl with the curl. Fantastic. And the two sounds that make the sound are I and and when we zip them together, it makes the sound. That's 3 sounds you know now. Well done. That brain of yours is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Right, make sure you send me your work. Well done. Good listening, and I'll see you soon.